Welcome to today's cryptocurrency news. Cryptocurrency prices today.
The price of Bitcoin, BTC, to US dollar, USDT, has increased by -0.07% compared to yesterday's value of 25,783.33. The price of Ethereum, ETH, to USDT has increased by 0% compared to yesterday's value of 1,633.59. The price of Binance Smart Chain, BNB, to USDT has increased by 0.14% compared to yesterday's value of 214.9.
Latest news.
Bored Ape Yacht Club delays opening of HV-MTL Rift due to errors. The Bored Ape Yacht Club, BAYC, has announced that the opening of the HV-MTL Rift will be delayed to sometime next week due to errors discovered during the final testing phase. The original release date for the Rift was September 7th. The club will share updates and the confirmed release date on Monday. Ethereum programming language Vyper releases v0.3.10 candidate version. Ethereum programming language Vyper has released v0.3.10 candidate version. This update includes code size optimization mode, new Vyper-specific 井号 pragma directives, use of Cancun's copy opcode for some compiler-generated code, and generation of selector tables with OOM performance. Previously, a vulnerability report was released for Vyper compiler and the vulnerability was fixed and tested in version v0.3.1. CertiK report highlights DNS hijacking threat to DeFi protocols. The Crypto Potato report claims that millions of digital assets have been stolen through DNS hijacking attacks, which target users' wallet seed phrases and create deceptive web pages. CertiK suggests transitioning to decentralized frontends could be a practical way to tackle these challenges. The report highlights the importance of implementing IPFS and INS solutions in reducing DNS hijacking attacks, which prioritize content authenticity and minimize points of failure. The move towards decentralized infrastructure and continuous strengthening of both human and technological defenses are essential for the future security of Web3 projects and their users. Bitcoin price jumps after FASB approves favorable accounting treatment for crypto holdings. Bitcoin price increases by 2% after Financial Accounting Standards Board approves favorable treatment for companies with crypto on balance sheets. ARK Invest submits paperwork for spot Ether ETF. However, rally is short-lived as ISM Services Index comes in stronger than expected, causing interest rates to increase, and Bitcoin price drops below $25,400. FASB approves rule requiring fair value accounting for companies with crypto on balance sheets. Ether price remains flat after ARK Invest and 21 shares file paperwork for spot Ether ETF. Arkham Intelligence identifies Grayscale Bitcoin Trust addresses. Blockchain analytics platform Arkham Intelligence has identified the addresses of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The trust consists of more than 1,750 addresses and holds over 1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Grayscale has refused to provide the addresses of its wallets citing security concerns. However, Arkham found 5 addresses that hold roughly 1 million worth of Bitcoin. The last 2 addresses hold no funds but show transactions coming from other Grayscale Bitcoin Trust addresses. Grayscale's entity page on Arkham shows it is carrying 627,779,000 BTC valued at over 1 billion, similar to the amount claimed on Grayscale's website. Arkham has often come under criticism for revealing private information about blockchain users, but the platform's CEO has argued it is only trying to even the playing field between big institutions and smaller players. Bankrupt Celsius Network files complaint against EquitiesFirst Holdings to recoup assets. Bankrupt cryptocurrency lender Celsius Network files adversary complaint against EquitiesFirst Holdings in attempt to recover assets. Celsius failed to return collateral in 2021, leading to the lender seeking injunctive relief and a declaratory judgment. Celsius was one of the first crypto firms to collapse in the market, filing for bankruptcy protection in July 2022. The company's co-founder and former CEO, Alex Mashinsky, was arrested earlier this year and faces multiple charges, including securities fraud and manipulation of the company's CL token. Creditors are currently voting on whether to sell assets to a consortium of investors, which could potentially allow them to regain access to some of their assets on the platform. OpenAI and Microsoft face class action lawsuit over alleged data scraping. OpenAI and Microsoft named in class action lawsuit over web scraping for training AI models. Law firm representing two engineers filed suit against the companies, claiming they used stolen private data from millions of internet users without their consent. The plaintiffs are seeking damages and non-restitutionary disgorgement of profits. Microsoft and OpenAI have not yet responded to requests for comment. Riot Platforms receives over 31 million in power credits despite mining fewer Bitcoin in August. Riot Platforms, a Bitcoin mining company, mined fewer Bitcoin in August compared to July but received over 31 million in power credits. The CEO of the company, Jason Les, revealed that the company received an estimated 22 million in power curtailment credits under its contract with Texas grid operator, Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCO, and 7.4 million from ERCO's demand response program. These monthly credits are greater than the credits Riot Platforms received for all of 2022. Riot's power strategy is based on three mechanisms, all dependent on its long-term ERCOT contract. The company plans to install thousands of new miners before the Bitcoin halving. The company reported a loss of 27.7 million in the second quarter of this year, but this is a significant improvement compared to the 353.6 million loss in Q2 2022, during the depths of the crypto winter. Lufthansa launches NFT loyalty program and Ronaldo teases future NFT plans. Lufthansa's innovation unit has partnered with its frequent flyer program division to launch Uptrip, an NFT loyalty program operating on the Polygon network. Customers can scan their boarding passes and exchange them for collectible NFTs, which can be used to redeem rewards such as lounge access and flight upgrades. Cristiano Ronaldo signed a multi-year partnership with crypto exchange Binance NFT unit, aiming to introduce Web3 technologies to soccer fans worldwide through NFTs. Law professor Christine Kim published a paper arguing that the metaverse should be regulated under the tax code, as failure to tax it would create a tax haven. TinyTap announced the integration of NFT and AI tools for parents and educators, aiming to provide personalized learning experiences to children. Genesis Global Capital sues Digital Currency Group for over 600 million loan repayment. Genesis Global Capital has filed a lawsuit against Digital Currency Group, DCG, and Digital Currency Group, International, DCGI, seeking repayment of multiple loans with a principal amount of over 600 million. The filings on Thursday alleged that DCG borrowed up to 500 million across 4 different loans from Genesis in 2022. While DCGI borrowed 18,697.7 BTC in 2019. The two subsidiaries of DCG are also CoinDesk's parent company. Genesis and DCGI entered into master loan agreements on NOV 10 last year, with each of these 32 loans having an extended or normal maturity date of May 9 or 10, 2023. Genesis filed for bankruptcy in January this year and alleged that DCG and DCGI are wrongfully in possession of property belonging to Genesis Global Capital's bankruptcy estate. Each of these loans matured and are payable as of this past May, but DCG appeared to want to convert the loans into open loans, sending notifications to Genesis on May 9. However, Genesis did not agree to this conversion and reserved its rights to be repaid. As of Wednesday, DCG owed Genesis 500 million, while DCGI owed 4,550.5 BTC, worth about 120 million as of press time, and Genesis is looking for late fees and accrued interest. First U.S. accounting rule for cryptocurrency to require fair value approach. The Financial Accounting Standards Board, FASB, has announced that it will require companies to use a fair value approach for measuring certain digital assets, effective for fiscal years starting after December 15, 2024. This means that companies will be measured at what they would trade for in the markets, departure from the usual practice of marking these assets for their unrealized losses, which has been seen as a barrier to wider crypto adoption. The board is encouraging companies to seek early adoption of the new standard. Philip Jefferson confirmed as Federal Reserve Vice Chair. The U.S. Senate has confirmed Philip Jefferson as the Fed's next vice chair, with an 80% vote. Jefferson will serve as vice chair until 2036. The Senate is also expected to vote on the nominations of Lisa Cook for a full 4-year term and Adriana Kugler for one of the board's empty seats. If confirmed, Cook and Kugler would both serve for terms ending in 2037. The Fed is currently considering regulations over cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, but the Fed has reportedly no plans to issue a digital dollar. The Fed chair, Jerome Powell, has been supportive of interest rate hikes in 2023, affecting markets across the country. Ripple adds 4 European institutions to University Blockchain Research Initiative. Ripple has announced the addition of 4 new European institutions to its University Blockchain and Research Initiative, UBRI. These partners include Trinity College Dublin, EPITA in France, IE Madrid in Spain, and the University of Trento in Italy. This brings Ripple's total European partners up to 14. The 4 new partners will help promote blockchain research and education across the region. The University of Madrid will host a 3-day workshop on virtual asset regulation. Ripple has committed $1 million to related partners since 2004 to advance blockchain education and research. Eric van Miltenburg, SVP of Strategic Initiatives at Ripple, said that Europe is well positioned to accelerate blockchain education. While European nations are often praised for moving faster on crypto regulation, the United States still appears far ahead in terms of investor appetite and adoption.
Thank you for watching today.
Bless the audience to make a lot of money in the currency circle. It is hoped that the audience can grasp investment opportunities, invest rationally, and earn reasonable returns. At the same time, the audience is also reminded that investment is risky and needs to be treated with caution, and they should not blindly follow suit or overtrade.